Hey everyone, it is Sir King Boo here, and welcome back to another episode of our Pikmin Let's Play. In the last part, we got, well, our first ship part, the engine, so this is why you're seeing me flying on the screen. I could finally fly, bitches! Okay. And on this episode, we're going to go to the Forest of Hope in hopes of, well, finding more ship parts. Hopefully. I love the music in this area. You just gotta listen to it. My dolphin has returned to the surface, along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. So, I shall call out the Pikmin out of the oven. The oven. They're just cooking in there. No, out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Are you sure you don't want to stand underneath the oven? I mean, I guess that would be pretty dangerous, standing underneath an oven. But red Pikmin shouldn't have any issue of, you know, cooking alive in an onion. Fuck! Cooking alive. I am misspeaking the misspoken. I don't know. Special quality about red Pikmin in particular, yes, there are multiple types of Pikmin if you are living under a rock, is that they are immune to fire, so I assume that if you put them in an oven, they would be fine. I'm sure there is a Holocaust joke I can make out of this, but I'm not going to, damn it. I have more class than that. So as you can see, there is a wall here that we gotta break down. More Pikmin you have on something, the more overall damage is going to be dealt. We have a yellow pellet here. Who knows, maybe you could find a yellow Pikmin here later today. The meter at the top of the screen shows how much longer you have left in the day. Once that goes to the end, the day ends. And as stated before, we only have 30 in-game days to get all the ship parts, or else we cannot make it home, and we die a very painful death, probably. Let's look at this grass. What do we got in the grass? Piss! Piss! We're drinking piss! Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. I cannot speak today. So yeah, they instantly matured into flowers. I'm sure there's a joke I can make here. So what, if they lose their flowers, does that mean they lost their virginity? Because, you know, you deflower them? I don't know. But since this wall is down, we're introduced to our first enemy. This is a Bulborb. This is going to be the most common enemy you find in this game. They're pretty easy to kill. You throw one on top of them and they just die. You got a blue pellet dropped right there. And let's try carrying this back to base. If you carry this back to base, you can, you know, get Pikmin out of it. You don't need just pellets to raise Pikmin. You could carry back the corpses of enemies to harvest their nutrients, like a true E for Everyone game. And we should get lots of Pikmin out of it, and we find another ship part. Why? It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. I don't know what that means, but okay. It has an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can perpetually generate energy, but it's fine. So let's see what they're doing over here. Okay, we got more Pikmin. Looks like small Bulborbs produce 3. That makes a lot of sense. Not really, I don't know. Oh, they produced, I don't know, they produced like 5. Well, I guess we could see how much this one produces. 4. They produce 4. And that, I don't know, math is weird in Pikmin. If you match up the correct colors, it gives you more than what it says, which I guess that's a nice, like, reward for knowing your colors. I feel bad for any colorblind person that plays this game. Daz reviews, probably. Alright, we're almost done plucking these Pikmin. Plucking Pikmin can be tedious, so you just kind of gotta mash the A button over and over again to just repeatedly to kind of technically automate it. It's a little slow, but it gets the job done. This is a spotty Bulborb, or a red Bulborb, whatever you want to call it. These are the bigger variants of the Bulborbs, and arguably harder to fight, obviously, because you can't insta-kill them by throwing a Pikmin on them. So what you gotta do is hold the left button and rotate the right stick to swarm it, and he's dead. Which is... it's the most effective way of killing a Bulborb in this game. You just gotta swarm. If you're playing the GameCube version, you can just rotate the right stick without having to press any buttons. If you're playing the Wii version, God forbid, then you could hold down on the D-pad and move the sensor bar. I prefer my sanity, so I'm playing the Switch version that doesn't have any bugs or jank. I don't know. I feel like playing the GameCube version, the throwing in this game is just a lot slower. I feel like you could throw Pikmin a lot faster in this version. So I guess we gotta just wait for them to break down this wall, and we'll cut to when they're done. Okay, we're finally done breaking down this gate. As you can see, there's a dwarf Bulborb and a spotty Bulborb right there, so let's try and kill the baby in front of its sleeping mom. Yeah, that's not sadistic. Fuck, 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 shit, 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 fuck, 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 cunt, shit, fuck. Oh, they're dead. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Come on, go away, just go back to sleep. I know I just murdered your child in cold blood, but let's just let bygones be bygones. You go back to sleep, and I come around you and put all my men on your ass. Alright. So after I got done sexually assaulting that Bulborb, let's go over here. This is another onion. No, it's garlic. No, it's another onion. Yes, a yellow onion. To go with that yellow pellet that we found earlier. Surrounded by more yellow pellets. No text boxes this time. Come on. You could sprout. There you go. Oh god, it has ears. Wait, does that mean the other Pikmin couldn't hear me, but these guys can? Anyway. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance, it suggests that this one has... Wait, fuck. First glance suggests that this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. So what, in other circles these aren't considered ears? What the fuck are they considered in other circles? It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A and swap it for another by pressing R. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Press R, you sick fuck. So yes, if you're holding a Pikmin, you press R, you could switch it to another. And, well... yeah. We have yellow Pikmin now. Yellow Pikmin can be thrown higher than red Pikmin, meaning that they can reach ship parts or other objects on top of high surfaces. There are a few other quirks to yellow Pikmin. First of all, you can't cook yellow Pikmin in an oven like you can a red one, sadly. Well, unless you actively want them to die, I guess. But there's no ovens in this game, so that's good. But there is fire, so that's... you know, a problem for our reds, for our yellows, but... yeah, and another quirk about certain types of Pikmin is that red Pikmin have a, oh, my clock is indicating the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor, and choose my actions accordingly, so it's best for me to review my monitor's data. And yeah, the clock chimes. We're halfway done through the day, so we better, well, pick up the slack. Just pluck some of our yellows. Okay. We got some rocks over here. Let's see what these are all about. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why do they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's some tremendous power locked away within these. This merits further research. I cannot read today. Crap. This is what happens when you don't pay attention, kids. Alright. Well, let's test it. Let's test these stones out. Well, probably not when these stones are next to other stones. Moo! Moo! Okay, we have another Pikmin without a rock. Let's throw them at this wall. See what we get. Oh, okay. They're suicide bombers. No. Yes, yellow Pikmin have the special ability of carrying bomb rocks. You throw them at something to make them explode. Pretty self-explanatory. These guys are actually a lot more buggier in the GameCube and Wii versions. Used to be where if you throw a bomb Pikmin and if you whistle them, they just drop their bombs, which I didn't really like that, which is why I'm playing the Switch version. Well, that, and I want, you know, better graphics. There's some ballrooms there, and there's a new enemy called a sheer grub. A female sheer grub, to be more specific. They don't really, you know, do anything except just sit there. They can't really attack you. It's really the male sheer grubs you gotta be worried about. Let's go bring the ship part back to base. We've been kind of neglecting it all day because we've been playing with our new toys. I say toys when they're like highly volatile explosives, but yeah, who cares? I don't make the rules here. Alright, it's a friggin' alien planet. What more do you want from me? If we recall, we have a similar stone wall near base that we blew up. We can't have regular Pikmin attack this. This can only be taken down through bombs. We can take down regular walls too with bombs, but it's just more resource efficient to just use your Pikmin to tear it down. No need to overcomplicate things. But hey, we might as well have these bomb rocks on our side because we have another area to unlock. What is this? We got another child to murder in front of her mom. His mom. I love taking children away from their moms. That is a fucked up choice of words. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up. No more candles for me. So what? You didn't have lights before? I now have recovered 2 out of the 30 parts. If I could find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Another thing you could do with the bomb rocks in this game is that you could throw them at an enemy and you could, you know, do damage. I'm not going to waste my bomb rocks on that though, so yeah. What I am going to do though is I'm going to go this way. Away from him. And I'm going to... Yeah, there's a lot of sheer grubs. Male sheer grubs are the only type of sheer grub that can, you know, attack a Pikmin and eat them. Obviously, if they get eaten, they're, well, dead. As you can see, we already lost one. Are you trying to get us killed? You asshole. I'm trying to kill these sheer grubs because if any bombs get thrown, it's just game over to my party, and I would really rather not have to reset the recording just so I don't have to like not have like a large death, especially this early on in the game. Please just frickin' kill kill it. Die. No. But watch, he's gonna like frickin' throw it right at him. I called it. Hey, it still did damage to the wall, so it's not like too bad. But yeah, that's annoying. That is mildly annoying. But I'm tired. Get out of here. I'm tired of all of y'all. You guys, You guys made fun of me. Die. Okay, we got a ship part up here. Let's see if we can get this back to base before the end of the day. Let's actually get our reds to carry that home. I said get our reds. Why? I have my reds selected. I'd like to have them, like, stay selected. That requires 20 pigmen. We have more than enough to carry that back to base. If there's any Pikmin not at your base and not in your party by the end of the day, they do get left behind and die, unfortunately. And those Pikmin basically die for nothing. So, basically, like 90% of the US population, they die for nothing. Lovely. It's just like American capitalism, folks. Anyway. And, yeah, nearing the end of the day, there's not really much else to do. Except raise the number of yellows. We got a shit ton of yellow Pikmin right here. I don't like waiting for them to sprout. Because waiting for them to sprout is just kind of tedious. It's like, oh, I want to pluck Pikmin. Nope. Gotta wait for them to sprout. Luckily, this is fixed in later games, but it's just mildly annoying. But it's manageable, I guess. It's almost sundown. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. My Pikmin awaiting beneath the dolphin and other onions will probably enter on their own. But if I don't call stragglers and add them back to my group, they might not be able to get back. I'm sure that Pikmin still planted are safe, but somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. So yeah, basically what I explained earlier, Pikmin left behind will die. Like, that's just a fact. Oh, hey, they got back in time. Let's go! And the part appears on the back. Whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I could press the plus button to view. I will scan with L and zoom in with R and surely help in my search for the remaining parts. I now have recorded 3 out of the 30. So yeah, if you press plus go on the map screen, you can see your ship parts highlighted with this star here. And wow, there is a lot to take in. Okay. Got some more bomb rocks here. I guess we could go ahead and just take down that wall we were trying to take down before we were rudely interrupted by the shear grubs. But yeah, I say it's a pretty bog standard day. We got like we had 2 ship parts carried back. Let's see if I can break down this wall. God damn it, you're... Well, hopefully we don't have any Pikmin get blown up, because, well, yeah, Pikmin can take damage from bombs. Which is... What the... Sweet Jesus. What is going on here? Why is he awake? 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 Did I just discover a new feature or something? Well, I know, like, canonically creatures come back at night, but I didn't know they like become awake whenever, like, it's just about to end. Like, yeah, there's the bulb orb that we were just running from. But yeah, no, we didn't leave anyone behind, which is good. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then, I'd only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yet there seem to be so many hostile life forms on here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. Unfortunately, we did lose 3 Pikmin in battle, 1 to that shear grub and then like 2 to that bulb orb we fought earlier. You can see the graph of our Pikmin numbers right there. Our red Pikmin are in red. The yellow Pikmin numbers are graphed in yellow. Pretty self-explanatory. But, yeah, that concludes our second day of exploration on this hostile planet. Who knows? Maybe we could find some secrets to this alien planet one day. But yeah, I think we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're gonna go back to the Forest of Hope and hopefully find more ship parts, and maybe we can explore new areas after that. See you guys then. Bye-bye.